do that. By the way, those of you will actually notice that I changed the hat. Yeah, much more appropriate. I like that one better. Okay, so Jasmine, you're the first one on up. Let's go and see what we've got. Will be there's, oh, all right, all right, all right, sweetie pie. We shall be seeing our dear friend Juanson quite soon. We shall. Yeah, the moon is mooning. Yeah, the moon is mooning. um, hold on. Let me just go and send something out. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, so Hanson's going to be with us soon. He does have some technical difficulties at this moment. Alrighty. So, and that is good, that is good, that is good. Let's get this rolling. So, Jasmine, are you here with us, my love? You love the hat. Yeah, it's a bling bling kind of a hat. Yeah, I took the other one and I took this one. I thought, you're a cutie pie. That's the one I'm using for the moment. Thank you, sweetie. My kids are unfortunately with the man who must not be mentioned. Yeah, they are with him for the weekend. They're coming back on Sunday. So, yeah, I'm still waiting for, yeah. Hi, June. Thank you, sweetie pie. My beautiful June, if you're willing to wait a tiny little bit, I'll be with you. Is that okay? You're still into the office working? All right, Julie. So what I will do, I will be with Jasmine, June Flowers. Stick around for about 5 minutes. I will be with you. Then we're going to be with Julie. We're going to put a timestamp, Mimi, and Susan. You do not have to write that list, my dear Lilith. It is what it is, and it's all right. It's all good. So let's get this going. For anybody who is not used to the lives that we have, the following live is going to be on Monday, unless you go through PayPal and send me something throughout the weekend. So, Jasmine, here we go. Hai visto qualcuno di... Ah, bellissimo oggi, beautiful. Fantastico. Yes, I like eye candy. That's what I was, Juanson, I was looking for it. I couldn't find the emoji. I couldn't find the emoji to send you. It was not available. Can you imagine that? They got eggplant, but don't have the mooning one. All right, so Jasmine, yes, you did. Uh-huh. Oh, he did love bees. Oh, that is cute. And that definitely did boost your energy. I get that. Um, yeah, and I have to say, dad kisses are not the same. Which, by the way, I know you guys do not know my dad. I know you know my mom, a lot of you, but you don't know my dad because he's not on YouTube. But it is my dad's birthday today. He is 73 years old. Ah la la. Onto a full moon. So, well, yeah, well, let me just go and see for your question number one. We're going to start off with that and we're just going to, wiggle on down, okay? And let's go like this, and voila. Da, 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 da. And voila. Let me go see if you're here. I don't know if you're here. I'm reading your questions. Hi, Yvonne. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Thank you, Lilith. Yes, it is my daddy's birthday. Thank you, my dear Sean. Thank you, Sean. We don't hate anyone. Who do we hate? Do we hate someone? No, we don't hate nobody. No, we don't. We are not haters. We are lovers. But lovers of sweet people is what we are. All right. So, hey, Smile, how are you doing? I'm doing good. It is full moon. It is my dad's birthday. And I got a date with Bruno. Yes, later on. So, life is good. Here we go. Let me go and do. I do the spell work, my sweetie pie, onto full moon. So tonight I do it onto the new moons also. So tonight, sweetie pie. I have free babysitting for the weekend. I do. But I'm gonna go and see my dad because it was his birthday today, and I'm gonna see Bruno tonight and probably tomorrow. So yeah, working on my personal life. Here we go. So, sweetie pie, what do we got for you, Jasmine? Good, my beautiful. Well, smile. I did do some things onto the new moon, so maybe it's the new moon energy that was coming on in that is starting to do its effect towards you. But tonight, onto the full moon, I will be doing some more. So, in the meanwhile, sweetie pie, let me. Ooh, wow. Hold on. Okay. We're going to start off with what did he think of you today? We're going to start with the eye candy, l'italiano. All right. Did you do like preparations or something? I always do preparations before I actually do my spells. But that being said, like I said, I do them fairly repetitively. I do them, for some people, I do them very, very often. But usually I will do them only onto the very important times. So new moons and full moons. Yes, it is my pleasure, my beautiful smile. I'm glad that you're feeling good, sweetie. King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Sweetie pie, this is what I'm going to say. Okay, he thought very, very highly of you. I feel like this is suggesting that you're into a captivating, very inspiring kind of a place with a unique kind of charm to it. I feel like your presence actually brightened up his day and brought him some joy, no doubt about it. I'm also going to have to say that I feel as though there is an affectionate, beautiful kind of energy that is there. And I feel like he's just kind of drawn to your warmth, to the connection that you guys actually did share. So yes, it is my pleasure, my beautiful smile, sweetie. Wait, hold on. Now, what is he going to ask or say next time to you? We're going to go and take some cards out onto that one. So, what may he ask or say to you next time? I brought back our skulls too, guys. I did. I brought back some tarot decks from my dungeon too, and I brought us some beautiful crystals because I didn't really want to put a candle into these. Yeah, I'm going for the full energy. So what he might ask or say to you next time, I feel like he wants to share something heartfelt next time with you. I feel like he's gonna compliment you. It could also be about asking you about your interests or engaging into something that is more meaningful into the conversations. He could flirt a little bit, but I feel like he's basically just kind of curious about you. So we're going to be asking more questions is basically what I'm seeing at this moment. So yeah. So hold on. Wait. All right. Now, you say you've been going to this meditation. Okay, this is the bath. Okay. Your head doesn't like yoga no more? Okay, well, that's all good. All right, well, let's go see what's happening with that. Yeah. Okay. What's happening with the yoga? So possibly with the Italiano, you're probably going to have more, I'm going to say, curiosità. You're going to be having more curiosities that are going to be coming on through. I don't necessarily see any a lot of forward movement coming on through, but I do see a lot of curiosity. So now, how is the meditation and sound bath sessions going to be going? I feel like this is about healing. I feel like it's balance. I feel like these sessions are going to continue to ground you. They're going to continue to promote your emotional stability altogether. And I feel like it's a little bit of that deep emotional renewal. I feel like it's going to help you to feel more centered, more connected to yourself. And I feel like this experience is actually going to encourage you to inner reflection and really just kind of leading you to somewhat of a beautiful, profound self-discovery in many kind of ways. Number three, the baking. Yes. How is this going to go for you, right? And you say, wait. And how are things going around this time for you, even though you know it's still a while because it's September 2025, right? Let's go see what's going to be happening with baking school and everything of such, even though it is far away. It's really not all that far away when you think about it. It's not even a year away. Not even, my love. Oh my God, time flies. I swear to you, it flies. I swear last year I was at the same position, wondering to myself what to get my kids for Christmas. And I'm still, again, this year, what am I going to get my kids for Christmas? Although I actually already have that figured out. That being said, what I really want to say is things change quickly, and time really passes by quickly. So, yeah, how's the baking school process going to continue? I actually feel like you're going to continue to work really quite hard onto it. So I see a steady progress. I feel like you're going to continue to really just kind of hone to those skills, mastering your craft through the discipline, through the practice. I feel like there's going to be a couple of challenges that could arise, but your dedication and your focus is going to lead you to that success. So I'm basically going to say where there's hard work, you're going to get some rewards and you're going to live through your passions. So you need to know that for Rome actually holds a transformative experience for you. This is going to be a period for you of fulfillment, of growth, a sense of accomplishment. It's going to be a time for you of personal but also professional milestones. This is going to be a way where you're going to be feeling connected not only to your passion, but also to the culture and to the surroundings that are around you. So, I mean, this actual passion, this following of this passion and this course and everything this such is not only something that is passionate onto your path altogether, but it could actually be quite, I'm going to say, life changing altogether. And you say question number 4. Let me just go and read it. Up next, by the way, is going to be June Flower. Okay, so June Flower, just let us know if you're here. Then we're going to go and see MZ. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the encounter, the hotel with the encounter with the hose, with the, not with a hose, but with a rose. A hose is a completely different reading. Almost sounds like a, I'm not going to get into it. So, why did he flirt and not necessarily make a move? Basically, I feel like there was a lot of indecision that was actually at play. I feel like he was a little bit conflicted. I feel like he had uncertainty about his feelings, but probably about your feelings also. I feel like he was into a place where he had his own personal reasons, where I do feel like he was somewhat involved with somebody else. Hello, Elixir. Nice to see you, sweetie. What is this? This is tarot reading, sweetie pie. It is tarot. Smile, could you please send it to me into my email? It'll be my absolute pleasure, and I'll leave you a timestamp if you're not here, but send it to my email, okay? I'll be with you in about 30 minutes, my love. Um, so yeah, my dear beautiful Jasmine, this is about how I feel like I don't feel like they were necessarily involved with somebody else, but I feel like they were interested in somebody else. Who was local, of course. So they did have like a beginning of something, but not something complete. Thank you, my beautiful smile. So that being said, I feel like they did not necessarily want to overstep boundaries in any kind of way. And this is why they kind of hesitated to act altogether. That's what I'm getting from that, my love. Let me just even go see if you're here. Yes, yes, the list. I know he brightened yours. Thank you for posting, June. Okay, the list, my sweetie pie, my dear Swanson. We just finished with Jasmine. We're gonna go and see June Flower. So June Flower is present. And then we're gonna go and see Julie. Then I'm going to go and see Mimi, Susan, and Smile. I'll go and look if there's anything else that is happening. But into the meanwhile, this is what I've got. Um, you meant to say you love, not ate love, right? Oh, I know. That darn autocorrect. You decided to get a single story house. Good for you, Sweetie Pie. Good for you. Yes, children to future and everything. It's always easier to have like a one story. My beautiful Jasmine, I'm going to say bellissima, bellissima, continuare. Onto the path that you are on, my beautiful love, and beautiful things will be coming and will continue to come towards you. So, I'm going to say, have yourself a little bit like when we say in Italian, have sweet dreams, sogni d'oro, my beautiful, but not necessarily just into the night dreams, but into the waking life. Make your passions, follow your passions, and make your dreams come true. Yes, sending much love. Thank you, Juanson. Presto, subito presto. Hi, June Flowers, sweetie. Your question is about Johnny, a friend. You had a disagreement. Should you contact him? Well, let me go and see that. Should you contact Johnny, sweetie? I'm sorry that you did have a disagreement. Julie, let me know if you're here. Absolutely, Jasmine. I'll be with you as soon as I get it, okay? I'll be with you. Probably be with you after Julie, sweetie. Alrighty, so you had a disagreement with Johnny. What is happening with that, sweet pie? Trying one more time, because at this moment it's a little bit like we're drifting away. So if you do not necessarily do anything, your friend is just going to stay and wait. Okay, so they're staying, they're waiting. Johnny's there, not really doing anything altogether. So if you don't necessarily do anything, things will stay and remain the way that they are. So there's absolutely no doubt into my mind that yes, with these three cards, an action is necessary in order to get out of the actual conflict that you are in. It will be accepted. You will be able to move on forward and things will be back on track. But there's no doubt about it. Johnny's not going to be the one doing it. So if there's been a conflict and you want to make things better, you definitely go for it and things will get back on track, my sweet love. You're learning so much French language. French is quite beautiful. It is. It is very, very bellissima. I know bellissima is not in French, but oui, c'est très, très beau. Je l'avoue. My beautiful June flower. Let me know if you do have any other questions, okay, sweetie? In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see our beautiful Julie. And June flower, I am sending you much, 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 much love your way. Here we go for my beautiful MZ. MZ at 1930. Up next is going to be Smile. And after Smile, I'm probably going to go and see Jasmine if I have Jasmine before going to see Mimi and Susan. Oh, yes, June flower. Yes, I just did your reading, sweetie pie. It's a definite yes, my love. Go back like maybe 2-3 minutes. Maybe you missed it, but this was your reading. It was a definite yes, my love. If you do not do it, they will not necessarily do it. And then you're going to be a little bit kind of stuck into the position that you're in at this moment. So it's an absolute yes. They are kind of waiting for you to make a movement. And if you do it, things will go back into the right place and things will be okay. So it's a yes. Absolutely, my love. Sometimes I know there's delays when you're not into the short feeds. So maybe that's why you didn't necessarily get your answer, my love. Oh geez, what did I do? Let's go like that. And voila. Okie dokie. So, MZ, I've got you twice. I also have our beautiful Yvonne. So Yvonne, I've got you onto list 2. Okay, sweetie, I will be with you shortly, my love. Alrighty, Smile, I'm not quite sure I received your email yet. I did. So Smile, give me a few moments. I'm going to answer you, okay? I'm going to be with MZ, and you're going to be on up next, Smile. Yeah. So for my beautiful love over here, what do we have going on through for MZ? Thank God. We knew that, yes, he did have that energy that was kind of following him and everything as such, but we also did know that he had a big week, he had a lot of things that were going on, that he was tired. Now we understand why. There was actually something going on with the dog, right? So, this is not the question I wanted. I was actually looking not for the updated one. I was looking for the other one. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to go and get it. I am just not at the right place. Okay, hold on. And voila, I gotcha. All right. Yes, happy full moon. This is the full moon of the sisters, the seven sisters, by the way. I know. It sounds very witch-taculous, doesn't it? We are definitely going to be minimizing. We're going to be maximizing and not minimizing, which is A, not really a word, and B would be the contrary of maximizing, wouldn't it? Which is absolutely not what we want. Yes. So you did start your day. You did do some really good things, and that is perfect. And we do need to continue on to doing what you did. Yes. Let me just go and get all the questions that are there. So Smile, Jasmine, and Yvonne are next. Just to give it a little bit of a heads up, we're going to put onto our wild card, Mimi and Susan, okay? Alrighty. So. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Okay, so how are we actually feeling about the relationship? Wait, is that the first question? How are we feeling about the silence? But now we kind of broke the silence. But anyways, I'm still going to go into it because even before he kind of broke the silence, there was still some silence that was there, right? He was probably still just kind of wondering what the heck was happening with it. So let's go see how we're feeling about the silence altogether. Nice to see you. Kind of reminds me of haha, but it's yes. My son, when he learns his alphabet, he learns and he has to say majuscule, minuscule. That's what your name reminds me of. That being said, it is nice to see you, love. You're reminding me a little bit of my son's homework. My son is only 7 years old. Yes, he's learning how to read, which is why the minuscules and the majuscules are making sense with your name. That being said, nice to see you and welcome to the live, sweetie. All right. So what do we got going on through for you, sweetie pie? Okay, this is what I'm going to say, okay? How is Mike actually feeling about the silence all the way through? He's been reflecting during this period of silence. He's been a little bit into a state of pause, but we've seen him into this state of pause for a certain amount of time. I feel like he's actually kind of, and you could, like, I mean, the hermit doesn't lie. But look, we've got the clearing that is way at the end of the other path. He really just needed to kind of pass on through whatever problems he was working through and whatever type, I'm going to say, of heavy energy was actually around him. So he's been into a state of pause. He's been seeing things, if you will, into a new perspective, even though he's been really, really slow at it. It is a time of personal insight for him. So I kind of feel like he is gaining clarity. He is working through his feelings towards you, towards the relationship, and really just kind of dealing with life altogether. But I feel like the silence is there, but the silence is there and it was there for a reason. Not only just the doggy thing, but everything else that kind of went with it. And he knew that he was going to be doing a breakthrough at some point. He knew that he wasn't going to keep things into the way that they were for a very long time. So it was okay for him. It made sense because he knew that he was going to be making things better. So he was not necessarily going to say into a position of panic. For you, it was different because you're onto the receiving end of the not really talking kind of a thing. It's coming from him. He's got a different perspective on it. He's just like, oh my God, life is happening and there are so many things that are happening. And you're like, what is he doing? Why is it taking so long? What is happening into his life, right? This is it. That being said, he was not really worried about it, and clearly he made things better with you. Yeah, let me go see. Sorry, if he's battling the cloud. He's been battling that cloud all week, though. He has, which is why sometimes he kind of reached on out towards you, but it was always kind of simple. And it was often in regards to something that he was very passionate about. So music, yeah. Hi, follow Jonas. Nice to see you, sweetie. So I'm basically going to say, sweetie, I feel as though he's working through it. The progress is definitely there. Like, I mean, he's transitioning. He is transitioning. He's taking all those hurdles and he's passing through them as much as he possibly can. I feel like he's dealing with those uncertainties, with that cloud, with that confusion, because the cloud brings confusion into his life. It brings that energy of, So I feel as though this is about an emotional depth. This is about those hidden kind of fears that were kind of a little bit resurfacing. And he didn't understand them because of that darn cloud, but we know where that cloud is coming from. So we both understand each other, me and you. I feel like his progress is there. I feel like his progress is steady, but it does not study, but steady, but it does require him to face those head on challenges, if you will, so the clarity can really truly come towards him. Now, how is he feeling for you today? We're going to go and see the thoughts after. That being said, I do have Smile, and if I have Jasmine, I'll be with Jasmine. Otherwise, I'll be with Ione and then Jasmine. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. So, thoughts onto the relationship. But usually, let me go and say, yeah, there's you. I was going to say, usually there's you before you actually ask about the relationship. So, this is going to be about you. And down here, we're going to have for the relationship. Oh, geez, Louise. I was reading stuff into the shorts feed. Anybody who was asking for any free questions onto the other side, I will be within the free questions in a few minutes. I do have a few readings to do before getting to the free questions, okay? So please do not post your questions right away. And I do thank you, and we do appreciate you, and thank you for the respect and patience for everybody. That being said, let's go see my beautiful Julie. What have we got for you in regards to you, and then in regards to the relationship? If we're moving to, look at this. Hallelujah. Look at that. Ace of Wands is the bottom of the deck that we're getting over here in the relationship towards you, and towards the relationship, we're getting our Ten of Cups. Now, we're moving on forward in either single one. Over here towards you, we're working towards more collaboration, more getting closer to you. We're getting a little bit less sneakiness, a little bit less of kind of hiding, not really talking. So we can clearly see that we want to get closer to you, that we want to take more action towards you. So you're probably going to end up, like I said, this week I said that this week you were definitely not going to be seeing him, but next week you're probably going to be seeing him, but like somewhere between Monday and Tuesday or Wednesday. So this is probably where you're going to get a little bit of the date of when you're going to be able to see him. I feel as though his heart is open towards love. I feel like he has that sense of emotional, renewal regarding you. I feel like he's got an overflowing of emotions, of tenderness, of affection. I feel like he wants, and I feel like he's ready to experience those moments of longing and really just that growing sense of connection with you. There is no doubt about it. As we move on forward into our beautiful Ten of Cups down here, I don't really think there's all that much to say between the Ten of Cups, between our Pentacles. We already saw over here that he was into the Hermit position. The Hermit is showing itself again. And we also do have our Justice. So he knows that he's been a little bit unfair towards you this week, but he wants you to know that this is speaking of mutual love. It's speaking about mutual harmony. I feel like he's seeing the relationship as being meaningful and balanced and wanting to actively kind of express it. So there's like that sense of partnership and that emotional resonance, if you will, that is there. It is very nice, and it is very, very strong. What is that? Red nail polish on one hand and block onto the other hand. Oh, Vegas dealers. I always do that. I always do it, follow Joe. I do. Sweetie pie. I rarely have both hands onto the same color. Usually they are red and black. Sometimes they're all black. Sometimes they're all red. Sometimes they got funky colors, but usually it's black and red. It is. It is what it is. Why? It's my two favorite colors. All right, here we go. I would not do good in Vegas. Oh my God, I would not. I know, keep you guys guessing, right? Oh, I've got way other things to keep you guessing, but it's not YouTube friendly. So is Mike thinking about you, and is there anything that is lovey-dovey? Here we go. All right. And I'm going to go and see the other question that you wrote right after that I do have, okay? I'm going to go and gather it and pick it on up. Okay, so what I'm actually seeing over here for you is that he's thinking about the past moments spent together, which makes absolute sense because he is a little bit into a way where it's been a little bit more difficult this week. It's been heavier into the energy. We've been working onto it, right? So I feel like we have nostalgia, but I feel like we have affection. I feel like we're thinking about you into a tender, loving kind of a way. And I feel like he's daydreaming about that reconnection, about creating more beautiful and joyful moments together, which Just kind of reminds me it's going to be time for you to give him that gift. You know what gift I'm talking about. I'm talking about an object, guys, just in case you guys have non-YouTube friendly minds. Oh, what are you writing over there? Busy, not boss? Oh, geez. The 18 plus was yesterday, Lilith. It was yesterday. I leave, and what happens? What happens? I don't know. No, Sean, I was not reading, sweetie. You say you love the Ford Mustang. Hey, why not, sweetie? Go ahead with it. Yes. Hey, whatever it is you like, Sean, I've got no problems with it, sweetie. But he hasn't gone back to you. So the silence actually helped him. Yes, it did. It did. It did. It did. It did. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely, sweetie pie. Okay, hold on. Da, 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 da. Sean, I like you. You're a sweetie pie. Give me a few moments. I will answer one of your questions. Just give me a few moments, okay? What is that? Oh, your nails have got to be the same on 10. Oh God. My little girl's worse than me. She will make me do every single one of her nails different colors. She's like the colors of the rainbow. I kid you not. There's a pink, there's a red, there's a yellow, there's a green, there's a blue. And then they've got to have polka dots and weird stuff onto them. I kid you not. My pleasure, Sean. Thank you for waiting. Just give me a few moments, okay, sweetie, and I will be with you. Yeah, so you need to make them this weekend, but I know. Okay, so hold on. Let me go and see your other question. He is definitely going to be answering back to you tonight, but he might not necessarily answer you back. No, wait. He's going to be answering you back, but he might not answer back tonight. But let me go and see what your question is before I get all involved into it. Well, that's it. You just want to know if he's been, yes, he's been good. He's been good. He's been busy. He's been stuck. He's been busy with, you know who. Yeah, he's been busy in doggy world. Okay, let me go see if he's been a good boy. But I know that he's been a good boy. But I'm going to go see if he's only focusing on you. But I have absolutely no doubt about it. Look at that. You're his beautiful Queen of Cups. There's nobody else. There's nobody else who could actually dethrone that beautiful... No, there's nobody. He hasn't been doing absolutely anything. He's keeping everything within himself because he knows that while sticking around for you, he will have his reward. So, sweetie pie... Has he only been with you? Yeah, he has. He's been exhausted. He's been tired this week. He's been overwhelmed. He has had way too much onto his plate this week. That being said, is he going to focus onto you this weekend? I'm going to go and see. So, is he going to be focusing onto you this following weekend? I'm getting hard work. I'm getting a little bit of anxiety altogether. I'm getting that we're moving on forward, and that's it. That's all. We're hoping to reach on out towards you. So I'm going to say this weekend, you're probably going to have some type of sexual or 18 plus kind of conversations, pictures, or some type of a let's set a date and see each other. That is probably going to be happening this weekend. So into the meanwhile, is he only focusing on to you? He absolutely is. And that being said, let me give you some messages coming from him. So let's go for some love messages. And here we go. And this is going to be for our beautiful MZ. Up next, I'm going to go and answer Smile. Okay, Smile, are you here, sweetie? Let me know if you're here. My beautiful MZ, you're my favorite thought of the day. My heart beats louder every single time I think of you. And with you, everything just feels right. You are the calm to my chaos, and I see my future within your eyes. About your response right now, well, let me go and see. Let me go and answer that right away. My PayPal is failing me. It is. Oh, wait. I've got June again. June. Are you still here, June? Where are you, my love? Okay, I've got an update on list here, guys. I've got an update. Okay, so I have June again. I have Jasmine again, but I already have you. And I have Daniela. Who's Daniela? Could you please let me know who you are, sweetie? Thank you, Smile. You're coming on up in just a moment. I need to know who Daniela is, sweetie pie. I would love to know who you are, my love, because you're going to be coming on up. And I would like to know if June is still here, sweetie. So, June, please do let me know if you're still here because you sent another donation in, but I don't have another question. Yeah, send your question, my beautiful love. I'm going to answer you in about 2 minutes, okay? I'm going to answer Smile and I'll be with you. So you want to know his thoughts and feelings about your response that you sent on out. I don't know. I don't want to go with this one. Juanson, leave everything as it is, please, and thank you, and please do forgive me. I'll give you an updated list in just a few moments. I know I'm making your life absolute chaos at this moment. Please forgive me. Nella, how are you doing? Nella, baby, it is nice to see you. You are Daniela. All right, sweetie pie, I've got you. So Nella, baby, is Daniela. Thank you so very much for your donation. Give me a few moments and I'll be with you, okay? Do not post your question right away, but I will be with you quite shortly. So, I know, right? Don't do it, Juanson. Don't do it because you're gonna hate me. Just leave it as it is, and I'll give it to you nice, sweet, and simple. Okay? I'll give it to you, Lisa style. That being said, my beautiful MZ, you know what? You have like, whew, it's like a storm. There was like if there was a storm, there was a lot of things that were happening, and it's like everything just kind of fell on down. Everything is okay. Everything is making sense. Everything is just okay at this moment. So, sweetie pie, he's happy by your response. Honestly, he was a little bit afraid about what you're going to be saying because he didn't necessarily get back to you, but he's going to be making you an offer. So, if it's not tonight, it's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to say that he is. Yeah, I know. Oh, thank you, June, for posting, sweetie. Yeah, no, honestly, you've made him feel like he is loved and he is comfortable, and you've made him feel like everything is okay. You didn't make him feel like a storm because I do have our tower, but our tower is in reverse position. You made him feel like, whew, whatever stress he had, whatever issues he had into his mind and everything of the such is okay now. It's okay. He said what he had to say. You accepted it. You're still talking to him and he absolutely loves it. So he loves the acceptance. He loves the support that you are giving him, and he's definitely going to get back to you, but he's going to get back to you with an offer onto a date. Yes, you are his beautiful piece. I know. You do call him his soul. I will say his soul and not souls because I'm not sure he's got multiple personalities. But you do. You definitely do, my love. All right, I'm going to go and see Smile. My beautiful Julie, you let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, okay? Otherwise, I shall see you either later or if ever any other questions pop on through. Smile. Only if you knew that you were, I know, right? I know. No, Juanson, not yet. Not yet. Hold on, Juanson. You want too much information too quickly. I'm with Smile. Hi, Elaine. I'm with Smile, and then I'm going to see June. Smile and June. That being said, are you going to see within the next 2 weeks from now? Let's go see. I do have onto the other feed of my beautiful love a timestamp. So if ever you do want to go back and listen to it or read it, not read it, but listen to it because you can't read it, well, you'll have a timestamp at your name, okay? Because I know sometimes you're here and sometimes you're not. And I don't know, sometimes weird stuff happens with the connection. So are you actually going to be seeing, the Two of Pentacles with the Six of Swords? My moon in reverse. My moon in reverse is telling me that it is going to be a no, but it's like you did actually have like a really, really good kind of a chance of actually seeing him. But I feel like we're going to change our mind or it's not quite going to be a possibility. So I'm going to say it's almost like if there's an offer that is being put out, it could be coming from you, like it could be coming from him. But it's like it's not necessarily coming to fruition. So there's a want and there's a desire, but there's not necessarily a meetup. Let me go see if O is going to become, and you're both Scorpios, sweetie. Your birthday is coming on up then. My little boy is a Scorpio. My dad is a Scorpio. Okay, so is O going to be your boyfriend soon? We're going to go and see. We will leave for June a timestamp also because there seems to be a delay and she doesn't always necessarily get her messages. I don't want her to be lost into the live. So I'm seeing that he's actually really, my beautiful smile, quite self-absorbed. I feel like he's stuck into his own little world where he's kind of disconnected from a lot of things. So I'm basically going to have to say no, not because he doesn't have interest, not because he doesn't want to, but because he's way too self-absorbed, way too much into himself, and himself. So I will say no, only because he seems to be thinking about himself. That's it. That's all. That's it, right? And yours is October and his in November. Yeah, my boy's in October and my dad was today, or is today. Sending you much love, my beautiful sweetie pie. Jasmine, I do have your second email also, so that is perfect. I am, however, going to go and see June at this moment. Juanson, be good, be good, be good. I'm still not giving you a list right away. So June is up at this moment. Do we have Yvonne that is with us? Is Yvonne around? Let me know if Yvonne is around. Because now I'm with June, then I'm going to go and see Ione. I'm going to go and see Jasmine. I'm going to go and see Daniela. So, Juanson, that's your list, sweetie. June, Ione, Jasmine, Nella baby, if you will, followed out by Mimi and Susan. All right? So, beautiful June, you want to know about Troy, sweetie, and you are here. Perfect. Ione, perfect also. Yvonne, you're up in just a second. Let's go see my beautiful June. Is he going to be coming on back, right? It is nice to see you, my beautiful Elaine. How are you doing today? Thank you for your list, my dear Juanson. It is absolute perfection. My beautiful smile, I am wishing you a lovely and sweet evening and weekend. Take care of yourself in beautiful Canada, my love. All right, so are we going to be coming on back soon? I am getting over here our Three of Wands, followed by our Ace of Pentacles. Ah, sweet Lord. Sweetie, is there any way that, I know, right? Is there any way, June, that you could maybe contact? Because it's actually quite crazy. I do have our Three of Wands, which is looking towards the future, making plans, everything and such, like really taking the action. I do have the actual offer, but I have our Knight who's not making the move. So we have the intentions of wanting to make a move towards you, but we're not doing it. So what I'm going to say to answer your question is a no, because he's not doing it. But if you do it, maybe we could reverse the situation. Yeah. Have you thought about doing it? Why don't we go and ask the cards, June? Why don't we go and ask the cards? If you do it, what's going to happen? If you make the move towards him instead of him making the move towards you, what will happen? Let's just go and figure this out right away since we're here, right? Well, might as well. We're one card away. Here we go. So if our beautiful June makes the movement forward, instead of actually waiting, what is going to be coming on through? What are we going to be getting? Our King of Swords. He's very he's hesitant, my love. He's hesitant because of the past that you guys have had together. He would like to have a start up again. He would like to start, and seeing you again and start something. But you guys have got to fix whatever happened in the past. You need to have a communication. You need to get have a get together. Kind of do a little bit of a powwow. Try to figure out what happened into the past so you can repair it, so you can start anew. From what I see, Troy wants to start again with you and would be completely interested, but is way too afraid of going back into a troublesome type of a relationship where there's hurt and sorrow and everything as such. So we need to fix what was wrong the first time around so we can start again over here. This is why he's not reaching out towards you. So if you can reach out towards him, but with a plan to communicate about whatever happened, then I'm going to say you do have a good chance at getting back together with him. Yeah. I don't know, Sean. I like this one. Yeah. So my beautiful June, why don't I give you some messages coming from the Hermit deck? Why don't we do that? You're here. I'm here. I like you. I haven't seen you in a while. Let's go ahead with it. Alrighty, so let's go and see what we've got. Messages for you. I do miss you. Do you miss me? You see, we do miss you. Happiness is my utmost priority. Yeah. But you know what, June? Every relationship and every type of connection has problems. It's all a question of, are we able to talk through them and are we able to work through them? That's it. I'm not saying they're big problems, but something that needs to be talked through. There's no doubt. Words do hurt. So something has been said at some point that has created some type of some sadness. I do want you, and I'm also getting over here, you are so very beautiful. Why would you even choose me, or why would you even need me? Beautiful June, you think about it. Think about the relationship. Think about if you want to go on back, if you want to talk about it, if you want to return back and communicate about the issues, different kind of ways that you guys could fix it. The passion is there, the interest is there, but there's hurt, and the hurt is blocking you guys. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Wishing you a lovely weekend, my beautiful June. Moving on forward to Ione, sweetie. Ione, followed up by Jasmine. I know Ione is here. Is Jasmine here? Ione. Let's go and see what we have for our beautiful Ione. Okay, so there is somebody named Kay who's dating your daughter, and he's quite perfect. That is nice. Oh. Oh. Well, that is interesting. All right. Well, let's go and see. Let's go see if he's up into anything that he's not supposed to, or that you wouldn't necessarily want him mingling with your daughter. So Jasmine is next. Jasmine is next. I do have Shan also. I do have our beautiful Shan. So Jasmine is next, and then I'm going to go and see Daniela, and then we're going to go and see Shan L, okay? I forgot Shan L onto our list. She's going to be after Nella, baby, sweetie. All right. So for the moment, we are with our beautiful Ione. What is happening over here? Unraveling. There's, okay. I am actually going to have to say, I kind of feel like there's some fishy things that are going on through. Okay, so is there some type of corruption? Is there some type of stuff going on? I will say yes. I don't know exactly what nature it is, like if it's a substance, if it's, I don't quite know what it is that is being exchanged for the amount of money that we are receiving. But I am going to say that he definitely is into some kind of, let's put it as strange business. Okay, so there is some strange business that is going on. Now, in any kind of way, is this going to harm your daughter? In no way whatsoever will this ever harm your daughter in any kind of a way. So I don't feel any problem with that. So is he into some, probably some illegal business? I will say yes. So is it in any kind of way going to harm your daughter? I shall say no. Are they going to move in together? Will they move in together? He would like them to move in together. There is no doubt about it, because he truly does love her. He truly, truly does. Okay? I'm going to say yes for moving in. Honestly. It's a yes. It's not quite going to be happening right away, but they will move in together. And an angel message. Absolutely, my beautiful love. Let's go towards an angel message. All right. Okay. Angel message it is. Let's go over here. Angel message. You are a beautiful light into this world, and your kindness touches more hearts than you realize. The angels see your effort and want you to know that you are deeply loved and greatly supported. Trust that everything is unfolding now is leading you towards a joy and beautiful fulfillment. Keep on shining, for your light inspires others to actually do the same. Beautiful love. Let me go back into the live. No, you didn't miss, Sean. I'm going to be with you quite soon, sweetie pie. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Are they going to get a house, or are they going to move into your house? Let me go and see. Yeah. Jasmine. Do we have our beautiful Jasmine around? I do not necessarily see Jasmine. Jasmine is next, followed out by Nella baby and Shan L. All right, so I actually feel like they're going to end up getting their own place. They're going to get their own place, sweetie. There you go. Thank you, Jasmine. Evone, I am sending you much love, my sweetie pie. I'm wishing you a lovely weekend. And bless your beautiful soul, sweetie. Jasmine, sweet love, I've got you over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we go. I need to know if Nella baby is around. I don't necessarily see you. Nella baby, let me know if you're here, okay? Because you're next, followed out by Sean. So Nella baby and Sean are next. Alrighty. Question number 1. Thank you, sweetie pie. Thank you for being here, my love. And while I have you there, let me just go see if your question is here. So it's perfect. You have nothing to do. I'll be with you in about 2-3 minutes, Nella baby, sweetie. Thank you for waiting so patiently, my love. Thank you, my beautiful one. What is that? Pony vous français? I don't know what you're saying, sweetie. Your texting is weird, sweetie. It sounds like you want me going on to a pony. Alrighty, so Jasmine, your answer is question number 1. Why are we curious about you, and do we fantasize about you? Alrighty. Ooh, all right. I appreciate it, Nella, baby. So, into the future, my sweet love, if ever you want a timestamp, also, you just let us know. We leave you a timestamp. You don't even necessarily have to stick around, sweetie. So, why are we curious about you? And does he actually fantasize about you? Does he fantasize about you? Absolutely. Why is he curious about you? Because you're different. I feel as though eye candy is actually drawn to your presence, to your energy. I feel like you exude somewhat of a confidence, a warmth, and a little bit of some type of intrigue. His curiosity is coming actually from how, it's like how effortlessly you just kind of, effortlessly, which is completely different, you kind of command into a certain kind of way their attention. So I feel like you make him, and you're not making him, but you make him into like a subconscious kind of a way. Imagine different kind of scenarios that makes him actually want to get closer to you. So I will say there is some fantasizing, but I'm not going to go all the way deep into the actual fantasizing, A, because we can't, and B, because I feel like it's at the surface level. I feel like the fantasizing is actually involving admiration on who you are, the dynamics that you have, the energy that you have. I feel like you keep on keeping him. You know, when you say somebody just kind of keeps me on my toes all the time, there's always something new. There's always something interesting. Their energy just kind of inspires me. This is what I'm getting. So that's what I'm going to say towards that. I feel like it's your personality that is kind of interesting, and I'm going to say interesting, and you pique his curiosity in many, many different kind of ways. No, 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 no. In question number 2, are they into an open type of relationship? Absolutely not. There's no open type of relationship happening over there. I don't feel like there's that many open relationships out there. I know that there are, but not that many. There's more cheating than there are actual open relationships. I'm actually going to have to say that Eye Candy's wife is observant, but not necessarily concerned. I feel like she feels secure into their relationship, and she's not really wondering about what's happening into the interactions or what he does, because she believes him and she believes into his love and into his affection, into the relationship they have. So I'm definitely going to have to say they are not into an open type of relationship. It's just a little bit the type of dynamics that they have. They trust themselves, and they don't necessarily intervene in what's happening because they don't necessarily believe that anything is going to happen into that kind of way. So they do trust themselves, and I feel as though basically over here this is more a question of perhaps she could be curious of who you are, but not necessarily jealousy. I don't really feel as though the wife is somebody who was very jealous. Now, what does the other baker at your job think of you and your interest in baking? Yeah, there's going to be a competition that's going to be popping through there. You know there is, my love. There's respect, there's interest. You both like the same thing, but there's a touch of competition. There's even a touch, a little bit of comparison that's happening. So I feel like the feelings are leading towards an admiration, a potential of envy, desire to kind of prove your own skills or their own skills altogether. And I feel as though nobody necessarily wants to open up upon their plans. I feel like we kind of want to keep it a little bit private to protect the progress and really just kind of keep the enthusiasm of everything. So I'm going to say there is a sense of competition, there's a sense of comparison, but not necessarily a sense of jealousy. And let's go see a general for December. Nella, baby, you are on up next. So, what's going to be happening for you in December? December. Sweetie pie. Okay, I'm not going to say heartbreak, but I'm going to say emotional struggles is what I will say. But you seem to be conquering them quite well. You seem to have a couple little issues here and there, but again, you're walking quite through them quite elegantly. So I'm going to say the month of December is going to bring opportunities for your own personal growth, for your own creative endeavors, if you will. I feel like there's a mix of introspection, a mix of outward action that is aligning yourself with your goals. Relationship wise, romantic wise, all of that, I kind of feel like that's a little bit on pause. And you yourself personally, I feel like you need to trust into your plans. You need to look towards your future. You need to let your creativity shine, but without fear, without judgment. This is your month. This is your time to nurture your passions and to lay that very strong foundation for what's going to be happening. So, sweetie pie, I'm going to say the month of December is about nurturing your passions and taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. Love wise, I'm going to say that things are basically stable. And I am sending you, my beautiful love, much love. I would love for Shan L. Shan, hi, sweet watergrass, nice to see you. Shan L, if you could post your question, please. At this moment, we are with Nella Baby, and Shan is next. So Nella Baby and Shan are the following readings. So I'm going to go into PayPal for Nella Baby. Oh, I already had it open. I don't know what I did. I reclosed it. Okay, I have you here. So, you're wondering if true love is coming your way, sweetie. I got you. It seems to be a big delay with somebody that you're seeing at this moment, right? Okay. Would you like me to go and see what's happening with that person to begin with? And then we can go and see if true love is coming your way. What do you think? Why don't we go for it? You've been waiting long enough. Jeez. Now let's go see what's happening with a D, and then we're going to go and see if a new love or a true love is coming your way. Shan is next, followed by Mimi and Susan. All right. So, personal setbacks. The person, yeah, I see the delays. I see the delays with this person. They have some setbacks, but their own personal setbacks has nothing to do with you. It's not you. You didn't do anything, or you didn't overdo something, or you didn't underdo something. It all has to do with this person that you're talking about that starts with the letter D. I feel like they're not really ready for a relationship or for moving on forward with anything. They have their own struggles. They're feeling overwhelmed, and they're not ready for anything. So, sweet love. I'm definitely going to have to say there's a big delay with a D. Not ready, not moving on forward. So, let's go see what else we've got. That being said, I do have to say though, my love, I do have to say it. I'm just saying it as a warning before I take out the cards. If ever you do still love or you still care very deeply for the D person, you need to be careful, all right? Universe works into a way where often it will not necessarily send somebody your way if you're not necessarily ready for that person, because otherwise it's almost like bringing pain over to people. Although we want happiness, we end up getting like pain, or somebody ends up being in pain. Anyways, point being, the universe will send somebody towards you when you are ultimately ready. So that's all. If I say, let's say it's coming in 2-3 months, well, maybe that's going to be the time that is necessary for you maybe to move on forward from your feelings with D, or to close that chapter. I don't know. I'm going to go to the reading. I just wanted to say it. My Page of Swords, my Judgment, my Page is in reverse, my Three of Wands is in reverse, my Justice also. Things are seeming a little bit unfair for you because it's not like opening. But look at that. There's our Fool. Okay. I like the Fool popping on through. It means that you're going through some struggles at this moment, that things seem unjust, unfair. You don't have all the answers. You're not moving on forward, and you're feeling completely stuck and nothing is happening. But you're willing and you're wanting to actually jump on through to something, right? So let's go see what's going to happen. There's true love coming your way. 10 of Cups flew out. Ace of Wands flew out. So you definitely do have somewhat of a new beginning that is going to be coming your way. I would not necessarily go to say true love, because true love is difficult to determine, but I will definitely say that this relationship is going to start off as a friendship. So a friendship is going to be born. From this friendship, you will develop a relationship. Now, the fact that you're going from a friendship to a relationship will have its own little hurdles, if you will. We're going to have to kind of pass through those in order to get to the 10 of Cups. What I'm saying is this, my love. You will be meeting somebody somewhere around the 12th of January. So it's not into the month of December. 12th of January, somewhere around there, you're going to meet somebody. This person seems to be having, I see them with darker colored hair, but I also see them like with green eyes. Tan skin. This person's fairly tall. They're coming on through. I feel like they work, it has to do with mathematics. I feel like it's accountant or accountability, something of the such. You're going to meet up with this person. You're going to go like on a couple dates with this person all together. Things are going to move quite slowly. And then finally, after like 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to end up starting a relationship with this person. And I don't necessarily see like an ending to it. So it's like you're actually taking your time to create this this relationship and this foundation before moving on forward. And at that point in time, I'm going to say at the very same time, you're going to be releasing. Once this relationship starts, there's like a release of the person who starts with the letter D that you were talking to me about into the PayPal. So my love, I will say yes, new love will come on in towards you, but around the 12th of January. Keep your heart open. This person is going to be making a move towards you, so you need to make sure that your heart is open to receive. Other than that, I'm going to say about 5'9", 5'10". They work in, I will say finances, because I see money, I see accountability. And they're going to make a move towards you about 4-6 weeks before getting into a relationship with them. And that's going to allow you to actually release the D person. Let me know, my beautiful love, if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie pie. I'm going to go and see what is happening over here for Sean. Yes. I love a general reading, what to expect. I've got you. Let's go see. So we are with Sean at this moment. Mimi, Susan and Mimi are next. Susan and Mimi. I feel like he does have some, my beautiful Jasmine, but thank you, Sean. I feel like he does have some, but I feel like he's not going to exploit them because he is already, you know, engaged with somebody else. But yeah. And that being said, I do have our Page of Pentacles. Somebody is offering something to you. Okay. Page of Pentacles, followed out by our Ten of Cups, also getting over here, our Fool. So, sweet love, what is happening and what is moving on forward for you? There's a new project, which I will call a new person. Okay, you do have somebody new who's going to be coming into your life. But I feel like when they pop on through, nothing is clear. It's like, we don't really know. It's one tiny little step, we don't really know what's happening or what's moving on forward. It is what it is. So I'm going to say over here, yes, we do have a new commitment that is coming on through, but it's like this person wants to have a beginning with you. They do want to be with you, but everything is so unclear. Yeah. 18 plus, my beautiful, is on Tuesdays and on, actually I'm going to say on to Tuesdays, my love, and on to Thursdays. But if ever you do a donation onto the weekend, I can do an 18 plus onto the weekend also, because it is not broadcasted anywhere. So I'm going to say Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, my beautiful Jasmine. So, that being said, sweet love, yeah, you're all ears, right? But you're only showing me one ear. Okay, so you do have somebody who is popping on in towards you over here. They've got a personality that is nice, that is strong. I'm going to say sign of Scorpio coming in, somebody who has a lot of, I'm going to say sexual energy that comes on through. Darker colored hair, darker colored eyes, fairly well built. I feel like this person is more manual than they are intellectual. Like their work is more manual, whatever it is that they do. Very nice, very sweet, very loving, very caring. They love animals, but they love more dogs than they do cats, but they like all of them. This is somebody who does, you know, practice a couple of sports here and there. Somebody, a little bit of a homebody. They like family. They like to be around family. They like to be around friends, but they also like to just kind of sit down and relax their beautiful soul. I feel like this is somebody who loves to have different type of trips. Somebody who likes to travel. Somebody who's really, really quite easygoing. I don't see this person as being very opinionated or anything of the such. I'm going to say approximately 3 years older than you. Sun is Scorpio. Like I said, fairly dark hair, fairly dark eyes, well built, nice, sweet. I feel like their first name probably starts with a letter P. Yeah, I don't feel like it's Peter or anything, but I feel like their first letter starts with a P. And you are going to be meeting this person, I'm going to say, somewhere between January and February. It's not quite happening right away. So between January and February, my sweet love. This person is going to be completely into teamwork, collaboration, working together, everything of the such. They're really, really quite good at communicating. Yeah. True. Yeah. Sweet dreams, my beautiful Jasmine, sweetie. So I'm going to say love popping in through to you somewhere between January and February. You're meeting this person where there is more people around. So it seems to be some type of social event. I'm not going to say there's a whole, I'm not saying you're at a club, but it's something that is social. So you could be out with a friend. You could be at a coffee house. You could go to grab dinner, and this person is there with their friends, but there's some type of meeting that is happening around there. So It's going to be important to keep your beautiful heart and your mind open towards this beautiful love, because this person seems to be making the move towards you, sweetie. And you always attract Scorpios, right? It's my pleasure, sweetie. Scorpios are highly sexual, sweet, loving, but very fiery people. Yes. Sending you much love, my beautiful Sean, and thank you so very much for joining us, sweetie pie. Let's go see our beautiful friend, Susan. Susan it is. You're a fantasy. You have a very nice and intriguing name. Nice to see you. So hold on. I'm going to go and see for our beautiful Susan. Susan is popping on up right over here, and she is going to be at 113. 113 it is for beautiful Susan. Up next is going to be Mimi. So Susan, what is happening, sweetie? What is he feeling about you? I hope he's been nice and sweet. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I hope so. So what is he thinking and feeling about you? He's feeling caught up into a situation where it's kind of difficult to move on forward. He's feeling caught. He's feeling a little bit sad. He's feeling a little bit lost. He loves you, but he's lost and he's caught up in so many different things. So I'm going to say love, but conflicted. What is he telling this girl that starts with the letter T? So what is he telling this girl? Quite frankly, I feel like he is trying to seduce this person. I do feel like he is. Yeah. I see him trying to seduce her physically and financially. Actually, the other day when I looked, he didn't really necessarily spend any money, but at the moment, I'm going to say somewhere around $250. I feel like he bought her a bracelet, and I see like a pair of shoes. I know he is. I know he is. I will definitely do something for you. Love, luck, money, everything of the such, sweetie. I will do it tonight, my love. When I looked lastly, it was a no. What I'm going to say is this, my beautiful Susan. I feel like he hasn't gotten the goods. I feel like he hasn't gotten what he wanted to get from this person, and therefore he's buying and purchasing things and everything the such. But I don't feel like he actually has given money out or done anything in any kind of a way. So I'm going to say towards you, nothing has yet been done, but I feel like he is giving money and doing things, hoping that something will actually come his way. So is he actually planning? I will say yes, but I feel like this person has said no all the way up until now. Yeah. No, for the moment, all she really wants is his money. She just wants him for the money, and she's trying to get as much money as she possibly can, either money or restaurants or goods as she possibly can. She doesn't want to be with him into a sexual kind of a way, sweetie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The information that you asked me, I need you to go and look into your email. I sent you 2 different type of people who could do it for you, but they do have a certain delay. So yeah, I would definitely say go on, check that on out. I personally cannot do what it is that you're asking for because I don't do that. Um, but if you go and look into your emails, let me know if you received my email. If you didn't receive it, I'll go and see if I can find it back. Otherwise, I'll send it back to you. I'll send you something else, and I'll send you the information of the people that I was talking to you about in order to have something done, if you will. Um, for the moment, quite frankly, I feel like he is trying to be with a lady T, like he's trying to be with her into a sexual kind of a way, but has not actually managed to do so all the way up until now. I feel like she's really just wanting his money and his goods and everything else that kind of goes along with it. The ex-wife I'm seeing around 450 to 500, but the T lady is around 250. He's not trying to make a clown out of you because when he talks to other people, he doesn't necessarily, A, the people don't necessarily ask him the relation that you guys have, and B, I feel like he usually says that you're the baby's mama, you're doing your things, he gives you money, and that's pretty much what it is. Um, it's like you're not necessarily into a relationship, but it's kind of easygoing, like with benefits, friends with benefits. You're the person that you're living with at this moment. I feel like sometimes she feels a little bit uncomfortable because sometimes some things happen she doesn't really know how to explain. But basically, what I will say is the following: she does love you and she does care for you. Sometimes she feels like it's a little bit of a burden, and sometimes she feels like it's heavy upon her. But that being said, she's willing to continue to help you out as much as she possibly can. But sometimes she could feel like, she could give you the impression that she's a little bit stressed. Oh, sweetie pie. You are an angel. You are an angel, my sweet love. And I would never try to take the tears away, though, because tears heal you. They do. They heal your soul. They allow you to move to a different place, a different level. They allow you to grow. They allow you to see into a different kind of a light. So, tears, as much as they are painful and sad, allow you to grow. So, my beautiful love, what I need you to do is to make you happy, make yourself happy. And revenge is not revenge could make you happy, but it's not basically what's going to make you happy. What is going to make you happy is that he shows you that he loves you, is that he's 100% with you. That'll make you happy. If he's not able to do that for you, what will be your next step to happiness? Is it going to be you to live your life with Angel? What will be your next step? Think about it. Let me know into the email. Send me an email. Let me know if you got my previous email because I did write back to you like a week ago or something when you did send me that. And if you did not, I'll try to resend it or I'll just send you back the contacts and everything else. Okay. But into the meanwhile, I do have you, my sweetie pie. I'm sending you so much love and I really, really hope that things get better. I really do, sweetie. We're gonna go and see Mimi. Okay, I'm gonna update the list, but yeah, we're gonna go and see Mimi. I'm gonna see if there's anything else popping on through. Okay. Do I have our beautiful June who's back? I don't know. I see something else popping on through. I do. June. June, love. Post your question, my love. You're back, sweetie. You can post your question, my love. Go ahead with it. So I'm going to go and see Mimi, and I'm going to come and see June right after. I know he has. I know he has, my beautiful Susan. I know he hasn't been okay. I know he hasn't been right. Should you go and hang out with Brian tonight to watch the Mike Tyson fight? I say, why not, my love? Make yourself happy. It changes nothing. It changes nothing for you know who. Go ahead. Make yourself happy, sweet love. Go and watch the fight. Go ahead with it, sweetie pie. What time is the fight? It's like soon, ain't it? I don't know. Bruno told me he was watching the fight with his sons, so it must be like, oh, you don't have the same time zone. Oh, that's what it is. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I say go ahead with it, sweetie. Definitely go ahead with it, my love. I know he hurts you. I know he's not okay. Don't let him get to you because you deserve so much better. Oh, don't worry about it, sweetie. I know. All right, I'm gonna go and answer June before going to see Mimi. Okay, so June, do I feel that T and Brittany are just friends, or do I feel your money's on Tyson? Yeah. Hey, he's being paid $28 million. I kid you not. That is crazy. $28 million for this fight. I don't even know who he's fighting. I was into the car and I heard there's going to be a big Tyson fight and he's being paid $28 million to do it. I thought, oh my God. And then Bruno told me he's watching a boxing fight with his boys tonight. I'm like, is it the Tyson one? I had no idea when it was. And he's like, yeah. He's like, you follow it? I'm like, absolutely not. But I heard about it. Hey, I don't know. He's like 58 years old or something. All right, so my beautiful June. Hold on, I lost a card. Ah! Okay, hold on. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay, got it. Whew. It was far away. So I don't even know who a Paul brother is. See, that's how far I go in boxing. All right, so Tyson's a guy who bit off somebody's ear years ago. He's the one who bit off somebody's ear, isn't he? I think so. I don't know. He's a fighter. Yeah, he's really good at what he does, but I think he's had weird techniques into the past. June flowers. So that's it, right, Juanson? Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, hope and faith. What is happening between them? There's a lack of direction. It's not that they're... No, I don't want to say, my beautiful June, do I feel like Troy and Brittany are just friends? Do I feel like anything intimate happened between them recently into the last 2 weeks? I'm going to go see if anything has happened between them into the last 2 weeks. What I can say for the moment is that they seem to be a little bit into a place and into a position where things are kind of unclear. There's a lack of direction. So are they together? Are they not? I'm not going to say they're together. Absolutely not. But I feel as though they don't really know what is happening with this. So is there something that is conflicting? I will say yes. Is there a confusion? I will say yes. Is there a want to be together? I don't feel so. I feel like it's kind of weird. I feel like there's a little bit of a want and a desire, but not necessarily enough to actually do something. So are they friends? I will say for the moment that they are friends. I will also say that did they have any socks into the last 2 weeks? I will say no. There has been no socks, nothing sexual that has happened, but I'm definitely going to have to say that the energy is up into the air, that it is something that could be, it's a mix between like a friends with benefits kind of thing is what I'm seeing, sweetie. I keep seeing this card over and over and over again. So I'm going to say it could be turning into a friends with benefits, but it's not going to turn into a relationship. And it's not going to be anything else. And did they have socks from here till then? No, they did not. Yeah. So I'm going to say they have not had anything private, sexual happen. It is a no. Are they kind of in between different things? They kind of are between different type of energies, but nothing has been decided. Yeah. Oh, that is interesting, Hanson. That is interesting. Huh. All right. I'm gonna go see Mimi. My beautiful June flower, you let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. So I will say nothing sexual has happened. I will also say that nothing is happening at this moment. And if something does happen, it's more like a friendships with benefits. There's no love, there's no nothing of the such. But things are a little bit iffy between them. Mimi. Let's go see for a beautiful Mimi. Mimi. Here we go. Oh, that's it. She's got a crush on him. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So she's wanting something from him and he's not really knowing what to do with it. And that's why there's nothing that is actually happening. Makes sense, my love. It does. Well, thank God nothing has happened. Mimi, love, Mimi. A few things happening over here, right? It was not too bad. Okay. Let me go and see. So, are MT and others still gossiping about you? Here we go, my love. I'm going to say that the energy definitely does suggest that there's still some gossip that is happening. All right. I feel like it's not as intense as before, but I feel like MT likely still kind of holds in some type of resentment. But I feel like the focus of her frustration is actually kind of shifting more towards JL. I feel like the suggestion for you to actually apologize may indicate that there's like a lingering tension, but it's also possible that there's that some are kind of trying to mediate rather than actual fuel this situation, which is something that is actually quite good. So, um, should you apologize to MT again to kind of, ease the situation? I'm actually going to say with an apology can sometimes smooth things over. In this case, it kind of seems like MT might not be open to truly, moving past those issues, regardless of what it is that you say. So if you do choose to apologize, make it brief, make it neutral, focus on keeping peace for yourself rather than her own satisfaction. But don't let yourself feel obligated to take the blame that is not yours. Okay, the boundaries over here are going to be important in many different kind of ways. Now, what should actually be done to stop the tension altogether? Focus onto your work, focus onto your professionalism altogether without getting drawn into any type of unnecessary drama. Keep the communication clear, minimal with those who kind of stir the trouble. Focusing only on work-related matters. Let CH's professionalism guide your approach. If she can stay neutral, then try to align with that energy. You also need to protect your own energy. So avoid over explaining or engaging emotionally with any type of gossipers in any kind of a way. All right. Let's go see what's happening with Mr. Harry. Current thoughts and feelings for you. So, Mr. Harry's current thoughts and feelings for you. Mr. Harry's actually feeling a little bit kind of conflicted, but he's always feeling conflicted. He still feels some connection watching your IG stories. Yes, he is holding back. Yes, he is completely stubborn. Yes, he has fears of vulnerability. Yes, he has distractions into his life, but I feel like his energy is passive at this moment. So he may not actually be proactive, kind of reaching on out, but it doesn't mean that you're not onto his mind because you're still onto his mind. Now, is he actually going to text you or look for you? I feel like it's uncertain at this moment that he's actually going to take that contact towards you. I feel like he's still kind of staying a little bit onto his own side. So his hesitation seems to come from that mix of pride, of uncertainty, about how to approach things altogether. So if you do decide to leave the situation as it is, it could either kind of push him to act or kind of let things to kind of fade away. So my ultimate advice for you is going to be the following, sweetie. With MT, you need to, with MT and work related drama, keep your head high. Don't let their negativity drain you in any kind of way or your energy. Focus onto your professionalism, focus onto your own peace. With Mr. Harry, consider what you truly want. His lack of effort is leaving you feeling unappreciated, and this is not helping you to prioritize a connection in any kind of a way or uplift the energy in any kind of a way. So spend time thinking about yourself, nurturing yourself emotionally and mentally, and let go of what is just not helping you, sweetie pie. All right? And I will leave you some messages, sweetie. All right. You're right. It's a nasty word, Juanson. I have to be careful with it. Okay. June, did you have a question? Let me go and see what was it. Okay. No, June flower. There's no socks yet. No socks, my love. No socks. Nothing has been done. Messages for you, my beautiful love. Here we go. These are messages for Mimi. I am still thinking about reaching on out because I truly never have quite imagined so much perfection. Sometimes I wonder if I've actually lost everything, and I want you to know that I would truly do everything for you and anything. That just goes to show you all his conflictions. Sweet Lord. Beautiful Mimi. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Watson, I think I'm actually gonna come and see you. So hold on. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's go over here. I'm gonna go and make sure that everything is okay. Into PayPal. So just one moment. I'm going to shut off the shorts feed for the moment, loves. I'm going to shut off the shorts feed because we're going to be ending on up soon. So I'm going to go and see Watson. I'm going to say we're going to end the live tonight after Watson, sweetie pies. Yeah. So I'm going to shut off the shorts feed. Everybody into the shorts feed, thank you for joining us. And we will be back on Monday.